Hi everyone, happy summer. Welcome to June. So in the month of June, it is about family and manifesting. So in this month, we're going to be taking more time for working on our relationships. Relationships that are important to us, relationships that we truly care about and we want to see improve. Whether these are family relationships, husband or spouse, love relationships, relationships with our children. During this month, you're going to be taking more time to work on those relationships, planning more activities for family outings and family relationships, doing things to improve those relationships so that way you're strengthening them, strengthening the bond, improving communication, and doing what you can to feel closer in your relationships. You may also have more truth revealed in your relationships on what needs to be let go of, or things that need to change in your relationships. So we're definitely going to be working on our relationships this month. The second thing that's important for the month of June is manifesting. So the energy will be stronger this month, and we definitely can. If there's anything that we want to change or we would like assistance with, then what we can do is work on manifesting those changes, co-creating through intention, positive visualization, manifesting through meditating, or even working with the moon cycles. So definitely know that you have divine power to change anything that you would like to see fit through manifesting, and you can manifest and create the life you want. Okay, so I'm going to be using Doreen Virtue's Mother Mary Oracle deck. For this monthly reading, I'm going to pull 4 cards. And let's see what messages the spiritual team has for us for the month of June. Okay, all right. Okay, spiritual team of love and light, angels of love and light, Mother Mary, what messages do you have for anyone for the month of June? For anyone watching this video for the month of June, what messages do you have? Okay, so I'm going to pull 1 card for each week. I'm going to pull 4 cards. So while I was shuffling the cards, I was seeing the number 8, and I was sensing that we're going to be working on our finances as well. Finances will be important. We're going to be, some of you may have concerns about your finances, but I feel like what can help is to use affirmations or mantras, and it will help to attract abundance to you, attract any needs that you need fulfilled in your financial area. So definitely use that if you feel like you need more money to come in or more abundance and prosperity. The other thing I'm sensing with the number 8 is some of you will be working on improving your health. So make sure you take some time to focus on improving your health through action. And this is for taking small steps by making sure you're eating a healthy diet during your day. You're eating food and nutrients that will support and improve your health wherever you feel like it's lacking. Or even if you're taking more time for exercise to improve your health and well-being, whether you're doing that to increase your, whether you're doing exercise to reduce your stress levels or improve your circulation, or even if you're just doing exercise to help you with losing weight. I really feel like exercise and diet is going to be important as well, but I also feel like if you exercise, that will reduce your stress so you won't be so worried about finances and relationships. Okay, so the first card is blessings. And what I'm sensing with this card, so this is going to be week June 2nd through the 8th. And I'm sensing with this card that we have a lot of blessings, new opportunities coming to us, but also that we already have blessings in our life, and we may not be aware of them, or we may not be taking time to appreciate what we already have. So this week it's very important that we take the time for gratitude. We take the time to appreciate what we have. We take the time to appreciate our relationships, the people we have in our lives. We take the time to appreciate the money we already have in our lives. We take the time to appreciate where we are now with our health. So make sure you take some time for gratitude and appreciation this week. And the card says, "Today I count my blessings, small and large, and I notice the new gifts that come to me from God." So really, I feel like if we take more time for gratitude and appreciation for the things that we already have, for the people who are already in our lives, then that gratitude that you have in your heart, that authentic gratitude, is going to help to attract new blessings and new opportunities to you. It's going to help to bring in those new desires that you want to have and feel in your life. So make sure you take the time to appreciate what you already have, and then new blessings will attract to you. But I do sense some of you definitely having new opportunities coming in this week. Okay, so the next week is June 9th to June 15th. And the card is Be Strong. Be strong during this time. So I feel like, and the card says, I pull myself up and do what needs to be done. So this week, the second week in June, is really about being very motivated, determined, having that extra boost of energy to move forward and get the momentum going and doing the things that we need to, taking care of responsibilities and tasks for the home or for your family. I also feel like it may be relating to getting a new job or starting to do work. You're definitely going to be doing more work this week. And these action steps are definitely needed, and it's taking care of responsibilities around the home or with the family. So be strong during this time. You will get through this period and things will get better for you. You just have to keep moving forward, and all your hard work will pay off. Especially if you're going to apply to a new job and you're kind of hesitant if you should apply to a new job. Know that the timing is right, and I feel like this new job will help to bring in more abundance. It may be a little bit of work at first, but it will definitely pay off. Your hard work will pay off. Okay, so the next card is for the third week in June. So this is going to be for June 16th to June 22nd. And the card is Boundaries. And the card says, I am clear and honest with others about my expectations. So once again, we're working on our relationships in this third week. And we're going to be focusing on being honest and upfront, improving our communication in our relationships, being honest with how we feel and the things that we feel it needs to change, but also being honest about what we will no longer tolerate by setting boundaries. Now, you can certainly communicate how you feel and setting boundaries on things that you don't want to keep seeing repeating in your relationships, or you don't want to keep experiencing in your relationships. So definitely set boundaries, and you can certainly do this by being honest. You can call on the angels of communication to help you to speak honestly, but also to be very truthful about how you feel, but to speak with kind words. So call on your angels of communication to help you to speak with love, with loving and kind words, while also being very honest and truthful about how you feel and what you don't want to experience anymore in your relationships. So definitely you're going to be working on boundaries, and I feel like this is much needed. You're stepping up for yourself, you're speaking up for yourself more, and setting these boundaries is going to help you to have healthier relationships, and it's going to help you to feel happier in your relationships, but also your life, because it's not going to affect you anymore, and you won't have to have those experiences anymore occur. Because you're going to say, no, I'm not going to tolerate this anymore, so please stop treating me this way, please stop making these experiences occur in my life. So boundaries are important for your relationships in the month of June. Okay, so the last week for June 23rd to June 29th, the card is Children. So also with relationships, it's, family's important, working on our family relationships. So the last week we're going to be focusing on spending more time with our children, taking time for children, doing things for the children, whether you're getting them involved in activities, preparing them for an activity, getting them involved in hobbies for the summer, or doing things, fun activities for them, or taking them out somewhere to enjoy the summertime, whether you're taking them to the beach, the park, or taking them to an amusement park, or taking them to see a movie. It's definitely going to be about the children. Taking them to do fun activities as a family, but also getting them involved in other activities their age. And the card says, my heart is filled with love for children, which creates miracles and positive change for them and me. So I definitely feel like your children are going to be very thankful and happy that you're spending more time with them, that you're listening to them, and that you're taking time for them. You're nurturing them. And I feel like the bond is going to be strengthening, and I feel so much love coming from you and your child. And I feel like that relationship improving immensely. Okay, so that's for the reading for the month of June. I'm going to move on to the viewers' questions, personal readings for 3 viewers. And I have 3 people chosen. Okay, so the first person I'm going to be reading for, her name is Sylvie. And her question is, why do I keep thinking about Gabriel even when I work with Archangel Michael to cut any cords and attachments? Thank you. Okay, Sylvie, so as soon as I tap into your energy, I'm seeing a lot of light green around you, and I'm sensing that you are a healer, you have natural healing abilities, and that if you wanted to pursue that more, you definitely could. But I definitely feel like people, they feel very calm and relaxed by you. They feel healed when they're around you. So if something's bothering them, they may come to you, and then when they're with you, in person, they just feel so much better. They feel rejuvenized and happier and healthier just by being around your aura and your energy. Your spirit is very soothing and healing for others. Now, when I look into this question and I ask my spiritual team about it, they tell me that you have Gabriel coming through because he's one of your main helpers, your spiritual guides working with you right now. And I sense that he's helping you with working with children and writing. So I feel like he may be wanting you to do more writing, working on more writing projects, any ideas that you have, or anything you feel like you need to get on paper, or doing more journaling. But I also feel like he's helping you and he wants you to work more with indigo or crystal children, and you may even know some indigo and crystal children, or indigo and crystal children may be around you, and you may not be aware that they are indigo and crystal children, but they are very sensitive or emotional. So I feel like they're trying to help you. Archangel Gabriel is coming through to help you with healing and working with indigo and crystal children more. And I feel like this starts with children around you who are indigo and crystal children, whether you know them in person or they're a friend of the friends, something along those lines. But I also feel like, you have a lot of healing abilities and that you can work with Archangel Raphael as well. So, another reason why you have Archangel Gabriel coming through with cutting your cords and attachments is because he's one of your main spiritual helpers, one of your main spirit guides, like a guardian angel for you. That's why he's coming through and he's healing you and he's protecting your energy. So you can certainly work with him more, but also he wants to help you with working with, healing children, healing other people, and working on writing projects. So he's one of your main angels working with you. The next question is by Danelle, and she writes, what are my romance life lessons in this incarnation? So she wants to know what her romance life lessons are for this lifetime. And let's see what my spiritual team says. My spiritual team is guiding me to connect to your higher self for guidance, and your higher self is telling me that your life lessons for your romance area for this lifetime are first to trust. To be able to trust, to learn to trust other people, to trust your partner. So trust is very important, and having trust for your love partner, your romantic partner, is very important in this lifetime. So you're learning a lot about trust. The second thing I'm sensing is that I'm seeing an image and somebody's dancing with you and they're swooning you. So I feel like in this lifetime you're also learning to have more fun with love, to have more time for play with your love relationship, to make more time for intimacy. So you're learning to take more time for intimacy, and I feel like that's very important. I feel like you can't be in a relationship where it's there's no affection there. There has to be affection and play and love and intimacy. There has to be affection, play, and intimacy in your love relationship. It's very important for you to have play in this lifetime. So dating is very important. To go on dates is very important. To go dancing is important. So definitely make sure that you're taking time to allow your spirit to have time for play. The last thing I'm sensing is that in this lifetime it's important for you to learn to fall in love with your spirit, to love your spirit, to fall in love with your spirit. That's the number one key into having a good relationship, a love relationship, is loving yourself unconditionally, falling in love with yourself, and loving all the qualities of you. So I feel like that's very important. I feel like what will help you to make sure that you're sending love to yourself and that you're loving your spirit is that you take time for play, that you do things that promote joy and love in your heart. So if you can't go dancing with your partner, then go dancing with your friends. Go do something in a group setting with your friends where you're going out and you're having fun and you're enjoying yourself. So send love to your spirit by doing things that promote that joy, and that's definitely going to bring more romantic love to you. Okay. And you can also call on your romance angels of love and light to assist you with this as well. I'm going to be reading is by Colleen. And Colleen writes, her question is, she says, I also do intuitive readings and communicate with people who have passed on, and she does healing work as well. She says, I'm wondering how you handle how people just want to tell you all their problems and vent for almost the whole session. Over the past several months, I have been so burnt out since I only hear people's problems. I would love any suggestions so I can continue to do this work, the fun and joy I once had helping people. Okay, so while I'm reading your question, I'm already being shown by my spiritual team and angels of what you need to do. And it's really just going over the logistics to help you. I feel like before you begin a session with a client that you need to have some type of an agreement form that they fill out, letting them know how you conduct a session. So basically you're stating, maybe you would want to receive their question first so that way you know what you need to go into the session with first. But also in this agreement form, I feel like you need to let them know that during the session that you are going to begin speaking, and you may begin speaking for the next 10 to 20 minutes, and then towards the end of the session you'll welcome comments and feedback. So that will allow you to just go ahead and begin to give them any coaching they may need, any healing, any messages from their spiritual team, and that way towards the end of the session they can validate those messages and bring feedback without taking away from the session, without directing. So you kind of have to redirect the session and you have to take control of it. And I feel like an agreement form stating in the beginning, like, okay, this is how I conduct my sessions. I prefer to go ahead and begin with the session, and I prefer to go into the reading and deliver the messages first, do the healing work first, and then towards the last 5 to 10 minutes of the session, I'll let you speak. Let the client know that they can speak towards the last or 5-10 minutes of the session. So you have to take control of it. And I feel like your clients are not going to be hurt by this. They're going to respect you for setting your boundaries, and it's going to help you to do your work more easily. I don't feel like your clients will be upset by that. I actually feel like it's going to improve your sessions, and your clients will be happier as well. So definitely look into creating some type of an agreement form, letting them know how you will be conducting your session, and that towards the last 5 to 10 minutes, that's when they're allowed to speak and begin to validate messages, give feedback, and then they can share more about their concerns if they would like. But definitely with the messages coming through for majority of the sessions, that should take away any concerns they have. I also feel like you may need to reiterate this for when you first begin your session. Like, okay, this is how I conduct my session, and I would appreciate if you would just, let me get my messages through first, and then towards the end, the floor is open for you to speak and share any validations and go from there. I also feel like you can use affirmations, create your own specific affirmation to help you attract specific clients that you want to have. So, you can say something like, I attract positive paying clients who love my services, they enjoy my services, they're very kind, and, state specifically the type of clients you want to attract, and that's going to help you. It's going to help you to have more positive experiences with your work. So you have to do that as well. Now let me see if there's a specific spiritual angel who can help you with this. Okay, angels of love and light, this reading is for Colleen. Can you please tell us who is a specific spiritual helper that she can call on to help her with working with her clients more in a more positive light where she doesn't feel overwhelmed? Okay, so they're telling me for you to call on Archangel Hanuel and Archangel Raguel. And those two angels are going to help you to have more harmonious interactions with your clients during sessions. It's going to help you to not feel so overwhelmed, and it's going to help you to not feel like they're just venting and not listening to you. So make sure you call on Archangel Hanuel and Archangel Raguel, and call on them and state a specific intention of how you want them to help with the relationship of your work and your clients, and to bring in peace and harmony during your sessions. And you may even want to call on them right before you do a session, right before you're on the phone or speaking with somebody in person, but that's going to help you as well. Okay, well that ends the monthly reading for June. It also ends the personal readings for this month. I haven't decided if I will do a July video. It depends on how... I haven't been getting a big response from my monthly videos, so if you enjoy these videos, definitely comment below and let me know if you would like to see more videos like this. If I don't get a big response back, then I may just have these videos only for my email subscribers and make it exclusive for them, or I may discontinue it altogether. We'll see how it goes. But for anyone who's watching this video, thank you for taking the time for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you gain some insight during the month of June reading as well as for personal readings. I send love and light to everybody, wishing everyone lots of angel blessings. Namaste. Bye.